Forced by Suzuki's withdrawal, Alex Rins had the opportunity to ride for Gresini Ducati, but instead, chose LCR Honda for the promise of latest spec machinery and factory support through the season. Riding the RC213V for the first time at the Valencia post-season test, Rins and his old stablemate, Joan Mir, knew that the road of adaptation wasn't going to be easy. While Honda engineers went to work over the winter, Alex Rins kept faith in his abilities to adapt quickly and set sights on catching Marc Marquez. At the first pre-season test in Malaysia, as Mir struggled to understand the bike while Honda buried Marquez under 4 bikes and 2 trucks full of new parts, Rins worked to make Honda his own. After the final pre-season test at Portimao, while Mir is struggling to remember Honda's start procedure, and Marquez is talking about fighting for top 10, Rins reckons he is ahead of Mir and Marquez when it comes to race pace. While Marquez was not particularly impressed by the multiple new chassis options brought by Honda, Rins liked the one from the Malaysia test in particular. Speaking about the new chassis, Rins said, "It totally convinced me and I decided right away. We tried it in Malaysia and we have it here in Portimao as well." Acknowledging Honda's pace deficit from the likes of Ducati and Aprilia, Rins continued, "We are still far from the best of times. And I know we still have a lot of work to do, but we are working on it. I'm totally focused on my own work. I am absolutely clear that we are far from the best of the present times. But that doesn't discourage me. Our work will pay off." Despite his bike's inherent disadvantage, Rins found positives in his ability to adapt to Honda. Rins said, "Although the Honda is a bit more physically demanding to ride than the Suzuki, I had expected it to be significantly more strenuous. To be honest, I feel more prepared than I expected." Hopeful to perform well in the newly introduced sprint races, Rins believes he can run closer to the front runners in that format. Rins explains, "We did a sprint race simulation in both Malaysia and Portugal. In Portugal I was closer to the top positions. From Malaysia, we have taken a clear step forward, and having new parts in Portimao has helped me understand our current situation." On the first day of the final pre-season test, Rins had done race simulations and found himself in a better shape than anyone had expected. Rins signed off by declaring that after all the pre-season testing, his race pace is superior to that of the factory riders. Rins concluded, "Especially on Saturday, Honda compared my data against the factory riders. I think I'm better than Joan and Marc, especially in race pace." Do you think Alex Rins has what it takes to beat Marc Marquez in his own fort? And more importantly, can he do it right away? Let's chat in the comments below. And before you leave, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing if you aren't already subscribed.